What's up, guys? Welcome back to RollPlay R&D, going into hour number 3. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Maggie's doing 3. That's what's going on. Steve, take it away.
All right. So, Emberly and I were just discussing her acquisition of a gang as part of her level up, right?
Yes. I have been watching Bounty Hunter, and I would like a squire.
Yes.
AKA a gun caddy.
A gun caddy. So let me see here. A gang and leadership. It's not pack alpha. Who gets leadership? Maybe that's a hard holder thing. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to find rules for gangs so that we can create your gang. And I know that there's one under the chopper. Okay, so take a look at the chopper playbook, Emberly, aka Maggie, in the Dropbox. And then just sort of like fill this out and then like save it locally as Emberly's gang or whatever. So by default, your gang consists of about 15 violent bastards with scavenged and makeshift weapons and armor and no fucking discipline at all. So they are a 2-harm gang, small, savage, 1 armor. And then choose 2 of the following options. Your gang consists of 30 or so, medium instead of small. Your gang's well armed, +1 harm, etc., etc. And then choose one of these options, but instead of bikes, like it's going to be your gang's gear. Because your gang doesn't have bikes. You don't run a biker gang. So yeah, take a look at that and see what you like. And of course, like maybe this evening as you're sort of storming around town, you know, a couple people come up to you and they say, you know, Emberly, I don't like the way things are going in Paradise, and I really think that you and Eli are the right way forward. So, you ever need anything, I've got your back. So,
all right, I'll fill this out.
By the time midnight rolls around or so, you've got yourself, you know, a good 15 or so people who are willing to vouch for you. Now, Evan.
Yeah.
It's about midnight.
Yeah.
And someone is banging on like the next door cell door. What do you do?
I just sort of what?
You say what?
Yes.
Yeah, and you realize it's your door they're actually banging on. There's someone out there and he says, Hey, Evan, come here.
Who is it?
It's Chak, Evan. God, come here.
Chak, what's up?
Bang, 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 bang.
I get up.
Come over here. Come here. Come over here.
I get up. I go over there.
Yeah. He's looking at you through the bars of the quarantine cell. He looks in. He says, Hey, Evan, you look like you're having a real rough night. Hey, listen, you want a drink? And he holds up. He's got like a pair of glasses in his hand and a bottle in the other.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Good man. And he pours a drink out. And he passes it through the bars to you. He pours himself a drink, drinks it too. He says, God, Evan, what the hell happened?
Well, those assholes, Fleece. Actually, I'm like my voice down a little bit. Those assholes, Fleece and Look, they took Bubba for everything. And I was just trying to help a brother out, as you know I would. And I approached them as they were burning his shit in the middle of Paradise. Yes, they were burning his shit. Not because they needed to get warm, because they're a bunch of assholes that just fucking want to, I guess, make Bubba wallow in his loss. I don't know. So I approached them. They jacked me. And I don't know. Now I'm here in this cell.
Was it real fire? Was it invisible?
What are you talking? Was it they were burning his shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it the invisible fire of Lord Junior?
No. No, it wasn't. It was.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
You know,
He
but
pours out another shot.
Lord
Passes it through the
Junior.
bars.
You know, I've been in here and Lord Junior's come to me a couple times. I guess this isolation has just allowed me to focus. And you know, Lord Junior, I think, is really questioning the leadership of this place right now. And you know, we've had this conversation, this thought, and I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, do you think maybe you're seeing the light of Lord Junior?
Well, I don't know what I'm seeing. You know, I've been with Bubba for a long time now, and he always said that Lord Junior acts in mysterious ways, and so I don't really question that. You know, like
yeah,
that's just what I felt.
No, it's best not to question Lord Junior.
Of course.
Listen, Evan. Now that we're on the topic, you know, have you ever thought of really converting?
Oh, you're so adorable, son. I've been involved with Lord Junior for years now. I take a very specific role though, and although you see my friend Bubba as an advocate and obviously as someone who evangelizes Lord Junior, I'm sort of Lord Junior's right hand in all of this. When Lord Junior needs something done, I get it done. So, you know, thanks, but I'm well on my way.
He looks at you. He says, "Well, that's wonderful. You'll help us out then."
Well, what do you help you out with? What?
Well, gosh, I thought you'd know, being a spiritual man like yourself.
Well, I want to hear what you need help with specifically.
Well, if you were interested in my proposal, there'd be a barter or two in it for you.
Well, let's hear what you have to say.
Listen, some of us feel like.
By the way, before you get started, why don't you pour me another drink?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He pours another shot into the glass. He makes it a big one. He passes it through. Cheers.
Cheers.
He says, some of us, and some of us thought maybe you would feel the same way. Some of us have been a little frustrated with Eli's leadership. We thought maybe there was, maybe it's time this town looked for some real leadership. You know what I'm saying, Evan?
The last time we talked, I think I said exactly this same thing.
Yeah, and I was thinking just that, and I really agree with you. And I went and I talked to Shazza, and he really agrees too, and he's really looking to step up. So Evan, if you wanted to like really be Shazza's right-hand man, we could pay you really well. We've got a couple of barter just sitting on standby.
Hey,
we need a good man with a gun. You know, Shazza's really, he thinks it's time to make this place a holy place.
How many people know about Shazza's little endeavor here?
Well, there's 20 or 30 of us. Why?
Just should definitely keep it on the down low. The way that people react around here, if anyone catches wind of it, they're going to go after Shazza immediately. But
oh yeah, absolutely. Well, that's why we want to pay for someone like you, someone with your skills, Evan. You are a skilled man.
You're right. I am a skilled man, not only with a gun, but you know, also as a leader. And have you ever considered that maybe Shazza isn't cut out to be the leader, but more of a guide?
Shazza, not to be a leader, but to be a guide. You know what? You know what, friend? I think you need to speak to Shazza.
I think you might be right.
All right.
Now, Shazza and I have had some dealings in the past, but Shazza doesn't know about my association with Lord Junior.
So
if you talk to him,
he certainly never mentioned it.
If you talk to him, you just let him know that I too have the tire iron on my right side.
And his eyes go wide. He says, "The tire iron on the right side." That's amazing. I thought it was heresy. Good, I'll get Shazza. He'll come to you tomorrow. We'll make sure we're on your side in the coming trial, Evan. You just don't worry about it. You just have a good night. I'm just gonna... He just sort of starts walking off, ranting to himself.
Wait. Leave the bottle.
He turns around about 20 feet away. He says, what?
Leave the bottle.
Oh.
Nice.
He walks back, and he passes the bottle in through the bars. And then he snatches it back, and he says, wait. Something I got to do first. He says, Mama Jama, Lord Junior, Mama Jama Nama. And he like carves like a cross of the tire iron into the label on the bottle. He passes it through. He says, Evan, your health. And he walks away.
Right on.
What the heck?
All right. So, like, Emberly and Bubba, is there anything pressing you want to do in the next 3 days?
Yes. For me, there is.
Okay, Bubba.
Emberly, is there anything you want to do in 3 days?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well,
you can go first since you were like,
okay.
You're adamant.
Am I able to walk yet? Am I able to like get up and get around town?
Yeah, like the next day, the next morning, you're stitched up. You're still at 9.
Has he got his overalls back yet?
No. You know what? Twice sewed up some blankets into some like makeshift overalls. They're not really overalls. Like it's almost more like the top of it is like a toga.
Perfect.
And then the bottom of it is overalls.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping he would be rolling around in a toga for the rest of the session.
It's kind of like a toga, but it's sewn together. It's not just going to fall off him. So that's what you got going for you, Bubba. But you're still pretty hurt.
Okay.
You're still in a lot of pain.
I want to try to find Emberly if I can get up and get around town.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you make it to Emberly's place.
So I knock on the door and Emberly, it's Bubba. Let me in. Let me in.
Hold on. I finished whatever I was doing in my room. Come out, open the door. I'm like, what's going on, Bubba? Come in.
Okay.
Close the door.
I like walk in and I'm wearing a hood now and I like pull back my hood. I've just shaved my head completely now. Like I'm just full. I don't have any hair on my face or head or anything.
Like what happened here?
Like Emberly, we got to use that Porsche and we got to go up north to I got to get to the workshop. I got to go. What needs to be done cannot be done by Kettle. I gotta get me a new arm. I got to get up there.
We can't go by ourselves.
Emberly, did you not just hear what I said? We got to get up there.
What do you need to get up there for?
I got to build myself a new arm. I got to be first again, God damn it.
Oh man, we can't leave the town right now.
Well, do you know of a workshop here in town?
I do. Come with me. I'm gonna walk him over and we're gonna find Fuse.
Wait, hold on. And I like slowly put my hood up. Look down at the ground.
I give him a look. I'm just like,
Emberly,
okay,
look, I can't be seen around town, all right? You don't know. I got some crazy fucking followers that took this Lord Junior shit way too far. I got to stay clear of them. I got this fucking looky-who guy over here. He wants to kill me. I can't be seen. We gotta be discreet. Cheetos is the word. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what Cheetos are, but Bubba, if you see look, you get my attention. Because
okay, if I see look, I'll say, "Hey, look, it's look." Okay, that's the code word. Hey, look, it's look. Can we go to this workshop now?
Look, it's look. All right, let's go.
Okay. So we
And I'm just looking at him like, you think people aren't going to notice you?
You step out of the doctor's place, of Kettle's place, and like Fuse's crane is parked like right next door.
Okay.
What are you doing, Emberly?
Okay, so he's parked next door to Kettle's?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go over there. Whose house is that?
Whose house is?
The one that he's at, because he's next door to Kettle, you said?
Oh, no, it's the crane, because he moves the crane around town.
Gotcha.
To be able to,
well, that's a short walk.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go over there and knock on the door?
Okay. Sure. So you knock on the door, and Yeah, like someone answers the door, but it's not Fuse. It's Tum Tum.
What the fuck is Tum Tum?
He's just one of like Fuse's buddies, and
Okay.
he opens the door.
And I know him?
He's got like dark sunglasses on, and he's like really pale, and he's wearing like a suit and tie, and he says, "Oh, Emberly, hello. What can I do for you?"
I was looking for Fuse.
Oh, yes. Well, Fuse is occupied, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, Fuse is occupied.
Okay.
I'm just like looking around. I'm like,
That's
Emberly,
fine. We don't.
got to go.
Calm down, Bubba. Calm down.
Don't say my name, God damn it!
Oh, it's Bubba looking for Fuse. Yes. Well, let me go see what he has to say about
God.
that.
Damn it, Emberly! I told you.
And then I'm talking to Bubba. I'm like, Bubba, shut up. This guy gives me the creeps.
My name's
okay?
not Bubba.
Tum Tum turns around and he closes the door.
Call me Chester.
You hear like a little bit of like clanging and thumping and stuff, and Tum Tum opens the door, and he says, "I have been instructed to invite Mr. Bubba inside."
Okay. Well, I'm not leaving Bubba here alone. So.
Oh. We'll simply be right on the other side of this door. And he like wiggles the door, and you know, it's a yellow crane door with a big glass window in it. He's like, "You'll be able to see everything that happens." Oh, yes.
Now,
I look
now
at Bubba. I'm like, Chester, how you feeling about this?
Now look here, Tum Tiddly Tum, whatever the fuck your name. Why the fuck? Why can't she just come inside if it's not the big deal? Just look, let's go. And I like push Emberly inside.
Okay, we go.
Okay, yeah. You shove them inside, and Tum Tum looks incredibly ruffled, and he like straightens his tie, and he sort of, "Well, this is most irregular. Yes. Well, let me just see what Fuse has to say about this." And he says,
You do that, Tum Tum.
"Would you please go turn around?"
What? You want me to turn around?
Turn around. Face out that way. Please.
I just kind of I look at Ember and I'm like, the fuck? What? Why the?
I told you.
Okay, I guess I'll turn around. I mean, Fuse did it for me. He didn't see my secret. I won't see his, I guess.
You hear this, and then
I'm turning around now, and I'm nudging Chester.
you're turning back around to see what
Yeah.
else is. So like one of the chairs inside of the crane has been like moved back on some mechanical track, and there's like a hatch open leading down into some space underneath Paradise. And you hear voices coming out from underneath.
Okay, I'm gonna go like listen. And what did you do when I nudged you, Chester?
I don't turn.
I'm gonna call you
I
Chester.
said Timmy Tum said not turn around. I ain't turning around. I'm fucking staying
I'm
the
like,
course.
I keep hitting.
What
him,
if
like,
there's a wiener out?
around.
What if I don't want to see what
I
doesn't
like
want to be
pull
seen.
him down to at least listen with me. And what are we hearing?
And you hear from down in the depths. You hear,
All right, just give it to them and get them out of here. Damn it.
Tum Tum says,
Yes, Mr. Fuse.
and you hear him walking back your direction.
Wait, Amberly, get back. Turn around.
So I turn back around.
Mr. Tim,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes,
Tom?
it is. It's Tum Tum.
Tum. You back?
You may turn around, Bubba.
Okay.
Can we
me
turn
turn back.
around?
And he has this like velvet pillow there, and on top of it is a tiny
tired.
little like motor
Oh.
And it's like incredibly intricate. It looks like it's made out of like watch parts. And he holds it out to you and he says, Mr. Fuse would like to offer you this.
Well, why is he offering it to us?
He says you will know when the time comes and he will need a favor from you.
Can I?
But for now, you should take this and use it for whatever you will.
Now I will.
For lo, Mr. Fuse recognizes
does
brilliance
furlough mean,
in
Ember?
others as much as in himself.
Look, Mr. Timmy Tom, can I have a mano-a-mano talk with Fuse? Look, Tom, I just walk over and push the chair and be like, fucking can't keep secrets from me.
Are you, like, he sort of steps in front of you and he's like stopping you and he's saying, please, sir, take the motor and leave.
I turn back to Emberly.
I'm looking at you. I'm just. What do you want?
Give me the pillow too. My arm fucking hurts.
You take the pillow, you take the motor, and Tum Tum puts his arms down at his sides. What are you doing now?
I'm like Chester. You want in there?
I would like to talk to Fuse.
Okay, I'm gonna tower of presence, and I'm gonna be like, let us fucking in there.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully this doesn't fail. 11. Oh,
right.
yes.
Yeah. So Tum Tum just sort of visibly looks shaken. He says, "Oh, yes. Well, here." And he goes over to the chair and he pushes on like a button on the back of the chair and the whole thing slides backwards.
I'm pretty amused by this. I'm like, this is pretty awesome.
And then there's a hole in the ground under the chair, and like there's like this like domed hatch with a wheel on it. So he turns it, and then he sort of waves to the ladder that's descending down into the depths. And there's like this like orange red light coming down from down in there.
Okay, I start. Can I like one hand lower myself down there? Is that possible?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
You can
I
walk
say
down there.
as I'm going down, I'm like, now Emberly, whatever happens, you stay up here.
Yeah,
What?
and you turn around and Fuse is down there, and like he's facing you, and he's got like half of his upper body is encased in machinery, and he's got this arm that's like 3 times the size of a normal arm with like basically a rocket launcher on the end of it, and he's pointing it in your direction and he says, "Bubba, I didn't want you to see me like this, Bubba." What are you gonna do?
Is the hatch above me closed? Did I like close it on my way down so no one can hear the voices above me?
Did you?
Yeah, I wanted to.
Okay.
I wanted to be
you
alone.
closed the hatch. That hatch is closed.
Okay.
He's like, I want to be alone.
So I'm looking at Fuse and I like slowly pull off my hood and I'm like, Fuse, listen here, listen. And then I keep saying listen and my voice just changes. It's like, listen. This is all an act. I've been sent from far east and I've been hearing about what the fuck you've been doing here. And we just wanted to know what the fuck you're doing. Why do you have a rocket launcher strapped to your fucking arm?
You sent from the Far East. You
They-
mean you're from the Makers?
Now, you said that. I did not. But I got to figure out why the fuck you got a rocket launcher strapped to your fucking arm? What are you really doing here?
He drops his arm. He says, I just wanted to be like you, Bubba. Ever since you showed up with that pretty face. Those cars. God, you in those cars. And like, you put your hands on those wheels and it's just like you and the machine are like one creature. And I watched you drive into town, Bubba, and it was beautiful. and I've been down here every day. And he like turns around and he's like, where is it? And he like shoves some stuff off of
whoa, Fuse, you gotta calm down there, buddy.
And he he like pulls a drawer out and you hear it like slam and it clicks and like the entire like billboard back of his workstation flips over and there's like a big like life-size drawing of you and like arrows pointing and like an arrow down to the bottom where it says Lambo question mark and just like all sorts of crazy shit and like all sorts of like schematics and drawings all over everything and he's like, I was looking for years. I couldn't find the last piece. I couldn't make a motor that was small enough, but finally I did. And I wanted you to have it, Bubba. I wanted you to have that motor.
Well,
so that you
got that right
could
here,
be
Fuse.
one with the machine just like me.
Look, I'm missing this arm. I got to do something. I got to ask you first. What are you planning to do with this? This fucking... I'm scared of this goddamn rocket launcher on your arm. You still haven't answered me yet. What do you plan to do with it?
Yeah, he lowers it to the ground. He says, well, I guess I didn't get that far.
Well, look, this is what was sent to me on high, all right? And this is not from Lord Junior. This is from the East. We got to take... Yeah. This town is going to shit. And I knew that going in. The only way to get in was to act as if I'm this driver, to act that I can actually do whatever the fuck this town needed. I got this Evan guy. He believes me. Emberly upstairs. I think she's on now. I got this whole crew. But this look guy is fucking everything up. And I need you to partner with us and keep this thing secret between me and you. And I will give you your town back 100% and make it the best town that has ever been.
Yes. We can rebuild it. We can make it stronger.
We can't. You got anger issues, man. What the fuck is your problem?
He turns to you. He comes running at you. He grabs you with one arm and he like slaps the rocket launcher across your other shoulder and he says, Bubba, we can do this. Tell me what you want.
Look, okay. This is what I want. I need your workshop. I got to build myself an arm here. And I'm going to put a shotgun in that arm, but I'm not going to tell anyone about it because I'm going to use it to fucking shoot that Look's fucking head off as soon as I see him. So I need a workshop. Do you have one I can use?